Hello, brothers and sisters of land. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down, maybe get it under 10 minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. And if it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important and not important to liberals, libertarians, people like God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like the MT. If you say something enough times, you become really quick at saying it. And I know a lot of you can't pay attention to me. That's why you're not supposed to be watching me. Alright? I'm too intellectual for the slow-minded, okay? You know, if you're slow and you can't pay attention, and it just seems like I'm rambling on, just bear with me. Alright? You don't have to, but just bear with me. I don't need your subscribers, your thumbs up or your thumbs down. I don't care for none of that stuff. Okay? I got a business I do. You know, please read the credentials, and you'll be like, oh, this motherfucker's, wow, he's a Renaissance. Oh, wow, he's a Renaissance man. Okay? Wow. But I want you guys to understand, Ben Shapiro, okay, should be president for the United States for the next 2024. Because every time he talks like a goddamn robot. Just an exceptional robot. With everything, he's just literally destroying everybody's concepts. Jesus Christ, liberalism is a mental disorder. But I'm not getting a strike for this video, okay, because I'm response video, okay, talking about, you know, transvestite, transparents or some shit, you know, people who may seem to be certain ways that they shouldn't be, okay. But let's get on with the videotape. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. Because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Let's begin.
This is being championed. These are civil rights heroes. There's a man who's sticking his nipple in the mouth of a child, in the mouth of a small baby, in a bizarre attempt to nourish the baby with literally nothing. And you're a bigot if you disagree. You're the authoritarian for suggesting there is a problem here. There is apparently a series that is called 9 Months with Courtney Cox. It's a docu-series about various couples having children. And this went viral yesterday. It is a video from apparently season 3, episode 8 of 9 Months with Courtney Cox. And it features a transgender man, meaning a biological woman, is a biological woman who had a baby. There's not a man who had a baby because that's not possible. It's a biological woman who used her uterus to create a baby and then pushed the baby out through her vagina because she's a biological woman once more. And no amount of testosterone that produces facial hair or growing the hair out or mastectomies changes the fact that this is a biological woman, as evidenced by the fact that biological men cannot give birth.
1.4 million.
I promise you, babies can't fit through the urethra. Thinking kidney stone is bad. Try fitting a watermelon through there. In any case, this particular episode of this bizarre show features a transgender...
Yo. Ben is a natural fucking straight-faced comedian. I'm telling you, man. Just by him talking quickly and shit, talking how logical and shit, and scientific and shit, and biological and fucking path up. Oh my motherfucking God, man. He should be president. Okay? You know who I thought Ben Shapiro was? I thought he was Rubio. When Rubio and Obama, again, during that elective time, okay, Rubio, it was disrespected by Trump and... No, it was Trump. It was Trump and Rubio. He said, your hands are so small. I thought Rubio was pretty good, though, okay? But nobody didn't want to listen too much logic with him. He was too small, okay? Look at your hands, okay? That's what Trump said. But this shit is hilarious, man. Let's go on with the videotape, okay?
Man, meaning a biological woman, who is married to a transgender woman, meaning a biological man. So, this means a man who is married to a woman, but they believe they are members of the opposite gender. So, in this particular scenario, the quote-unquote husband, the faux husband, meaning a biological woman, gave birth. And the faux woman, meaning a biological man, is the quote-unquote mother in this scenario. And this leads to the bizarre situation that apparently the parents have now refused to accept ID for their newborn baby because that would require the birth mother, like the actual woman, to identify as a mother and not the male. Hey, by the way, you're a bigot if you disagree. Not only are you a bigot, if you bring up your children to disagree, the left will sick the authoritarian regime on you. I mean, this is the way this is going to go over the next few years.
Man.
You watch. And here is the bizarre new world we have created for ourselves, the counter-reality new world we have created for ourselves.
Not only are we not assigning a sex to the baby, DC is forcing me to label myself as the mother, and that's not the case. Paterna is the mother.
This whole birth certificate thing is really, it's really causing me a lot of hurt.
Oh, shit. It hurts. This is why I like being human. I like being human because of this sadistic bullshit. This is such chaos, beautiful fucking chaos. How did this fucking shit come to be about? Woo! I have never seen this TV show and have never seen anything such as this in my fucking entire life. Okay? I'm just gonna I don't believe what I'm watching here.
Trans women can be mothers.
Oh, I put it on here.
Okay, this is perverse. Pause it for a second to understand what just happened. Okay, if you're not watching this, video.
How did they give them adopted baby to their... Oh, my goodness, man. This is preposterous, man. I don't believe what I'm seeing. That's complete abuse. Oh, man. What is society coming to? This is crazy. I don't even believe that's real. But to each his own, man. It's like, yo, I don't believe it's possible they'll give two people who are... They say it's mentally... He says they're mentally ill. Okay. Obviously. I'm mentally ill, too, for laughing. Let's see what he has to say. Let's continue.
Then cuts to the quote-unquote mother, a biological male, attempting to feed a human child with his chest. Now, this is not going to work, because it turns out that
there ain't no milk coming out. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. That baby's going to be starving. That baby's going to be starving to death. You don't feed your baby formula if you're breastfeeding, okay, right? You do know this, and I hope to God that they understand this, okay? How do you get babies to... I better not say nothing. I'll get a strike.
biological males do not have milk ducts. So it's going to be rather difficult for the baby to get any sort of nutrition from all of this, of course. But it doesn't matter so long as these people feel better about themselves. Sure, the baby's going to starve to death, but at least the delusional parents feel better about themselves. And this is being championed. These are civil rights heroes. Civil rights heroes is a man who's sticking his nipple in the mouth of a child, in the mouth of a small baby, in a bizarre attempt to nourish the baby with literally nothing. And you're a bigot if you disagree, don't you see? Don't worry. You're the authoritarian for suggesting there is a problem here. Or that perhaps it is not in the best interest of a child to grow up under these circumstances. That's in fact, if you suggest that, maybe the CPS should come for your kids. If you suggest that sort of thing. And we can continue with this. I mean, does anyone give a damn about the kid? Apparently not. Kids are just a purse. They're just a tool for people to use for their own personal enjoyment, apparently.
Yeah, most women.
The baby has been able to latch, but I've not been able to produce any milk.
Because you're a dude!
Because we're going to supplement the feeding with...
Oh, this hurt my leg, man. Oh, shit. This is so fucking funny.
formula so that my baby's still getting the nutrients that they need, but I'm still feeling hopeful.
You're not supplementing. That's not supplementing. Supplementing assumes that there is a baseline of nutrition that is being provided. My wife nursed all of our children, and then at a certain point, because she was working and she didn't have time to pump, we had to supplement with formula. Supplementation means not the whole thing. What kind of perverse damage are you doing to a baby? You're having the baby latch to a male nipple, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'm supplementing with formula. Yeah, well, we've created a hell of a society for ourselves, haven't we? We're a society of science, by the way. We are a society that is dedicated Foursquare to science. It's all we care about. In fact, we are so dedicated to science right now, like so unbelievably dedicated to science, that apparently California has now declared that all children K through 12 next year will be mandated to wear masks in the classroom. That's how dedicated to science the left is. They are so dedicated to science, man. Really well done, everybody. And if you disagree, you should be shut down. If you disagree, then you should be banned from social media. If you disagree, the weapons of government should be used against you. If you disagree, and if you elect people who disagree, then the minority party should abscond and deny them a quorum. All of this in the name of democracy, don't you see? And you're the authoritarian for suggesting that objective things like science, biology, logic, that these sorts of things should apply. You are the brutal, vicious authoritarian. This country, well, I guess that we got so fat and happy that we no longer had to engage in the world of reality. And that is really the end of it. Because I'll tell you what, the folks who are protesting in Cuba right now, the people who are marching in Cuba at risk to their own lives, I highly doubt that these sorts of idiocies are the things that they worry about on a day-to-day level. At a certain point, a country gets so fat and so rich and so bored and so stupid because the country hasn't been challenged that we start to just imbibe from the well of idiocy. And then we become more and more idiotic. And as we become more and more idiotic, we declare anybody who disagrees the real threat to the country. Yes, America, the American flag remains a beacon of liberty so long as the truly authoritarian left loses. If the authoritarian left wins, then we have a bigger problem, and so do people all over the world. Wow. Things are going great, guys. Things are just going spectacularly well.
Shit. How we get off after I get the strike? I'm gonna post them just like it is. Shapiro likes a Bizzare. Oh man, I'm done. Okay. Peace, guys. Peace.